Alright, welcome back to part 4 of the Turnbuckle for this class. Using Sketchup Pro, I'm using version 2017. Now you can use Sketchup Make, the free version. All you have to do, instead of using solid tools, there is a couple of other options. I explain those in other videos. There's actually an extension you can buy for 20 bucks. Don't remember its name, but it's in one of my other videos, and it's awesome. It does everything that the solid tools does. Or you can do things natively, which I've also shown in some of the other tools. So let's just finish this video up. So last time we sketched the little pillboxes to create these cutouts right here, and then they also cut out this hollow part, and found out that for some reason our inner port right here, or bore, was glass material, and that's why things looked so scattywampus. I literally thought it was hollow on the inside, so when it would print, it was just going to be really crazy when we 3D printed this. And yes, I have 3D printed this, and it works very well. I do not thread any of these. I actually use a tap and die kit to thread them, and the turnbuckle works just fine. It's actually quite amazing. So let's finish what we're going to do. So I'm going to actually stay on the red axis. It's my favorite axis for some reason. I guess it all depends on the part. So let's go to the last page of notes here. So we need to create this shape. It's 3.73 inches long from stem to stern, if that makes sense. This diameter, now I don't know why this SolidWorks book that I use, because when I took my certified SolidWorks professional course and associate's course, I don't know, the book we use sometimes changed from diameter to radius, and I just wish they'd stick with one and leave it that way. Anyway, that's me venting. Nothing's perfect. There's probably a reason why, but just stick with one and call it good. Anyway, so let's find the radius of 1.25 inches, cut in half. I really don't want to do it in my head. I probably could, and it's probably really simple, and you guys have already by now done it in your head, but I haven't. So it's 0.625 for the radius. So what we're going to do is somewhere along here, I'm just going to hit circle, make sure it's 48 sides. Oops, tape measure first. We need our little guide. Circle, I want it along the red. No, I want it along the green. And we're going to make it a radius of 0.625. 0.625. Okay, there we go. So here's the beginning point of the eye bolt. So now we need to go from this all the way to the back, 3.73. So let's take a line right here and go back 3.730. Okay, that's good. Now we have this radius of 0.375. So it's just, and it's tangent to that, it has to be 0.375. I mean, literally we could grab the arc tool, make it 48 sides, and we could just go until it says tangent to an edge, but that doesn't give us the correct radius that we need. So a radius of 0.375. Okay, so if we use the tape measure tool, let's come all the way back to here, grab this one, and put it right here. Okay, so let's just double check our drawing. So we know it's going to be tangent to this circle as well, so we just can't say 0.375 out this way and whatnot. So we're going to have to find a better way to do this. So we could maybe, let's see, let's find a way of how to do this. Okay, so I have an idea here. Let's see if it'll work. So what I've done is I've taken my tape measure tool, moved up 0.3753 here, and then moved it over 0.375. Let's just double check dimensions. 0.375, yes. So if I were to make a circle, we need to go in the green direction. If I go straight down, it's the correct dimension. Okay, it's tangent to this line, however, it is not tangent to the circle. As you can tell, it's way off. So what we can do is we can use the program. Now we could do it by math on paper and try to figure out this distance from here to here, because we can find the distance from here to here and all that, but that's not needed. So I'm going to make another circle, and we're going to go straight to right there. It's 0.5303. So 0.5303 subtract 0.375 is 0.1553. So what I'm going to do with that is actually move this over 0.1553. Now, I went the wrong direction. I need to go 0.1553 that way. Okay, this is totally just to see if I'm even close. So 0.3173, 0.375. Now we're over. So my idea is not working. So what we need to do is find a better way to make this work. Now I do know how to do it. I'm just letting you guys think for yourselves, and then I will show you here in a minute. I'm just giving you guys some ideas of how to do this. So I will be back. Okay, so we've got it into place. Now my guides, they actually didn't help me at all. So what I did was I just created a circle like this and used the move tool to move it into place. Now once I got it at least on the red, on this line, if you try to move it like right now, see how it just goes all crazy? Yeah, you've got to make sure to lock it in the red direction, so when it's on this and then you move it, you can tangent to right there. So now comes the fun part. You could have done the math to figure it out, but why do the math when you can have the move tool help at least put it into place? So, and yes, in the old days, in the old school days before computers, they had to do this by hand. Yes, you would have had to do the math. So we need a 15 degree off of this line right here. So that's still going to be 15 degrees off of this center point, because 15 degrees here is the same as 15 degrees there. So we need to find, where's our protractor tool? Right here. So center, and just go along the edge and then go down, type in 15, there we go, and take a line tool, and we're just going to make a line right along there. The reason why is so that we can create this shape. Delete everything. Wait. Yep, okay. There we go. There's the beginning of our eye bolt. So let's come in this direction, circle, and first we need to find out what our diameter is. 0.360. 36 divided by 2 is 18. Yep, so 0.18. Just want to double check. So from here, put it on the end point, hit the right arrow key for thread, type in 0.18. Okay, now we're almost done. Select your path, hold control, and then hit the follow me tool. Click on, oh, this does not appear to be a valid path. Sure it does. It is to a valid path. Alright. Okay, we'll just do it one section at a time. Oh, it's probably because I didn't see that section. Okay. That's exactly why. because it was missing some parts. Something does not seem right. No, it all does. That's a good gap. Alright, so let's highlight it all. Let's do fix. Okay, we've got 92 internal faces. That's turn on X-ray. Man, okay, where are those internal faces at? What the heck? I want that. Okay, let's just make this a component. Solid inspector is having an issue with it. Okay. So we have 2 surface borders and 96 internal face edges. Okay, so what we need to do is go in there and find out where they're all at and try to fix them. However, that's going to take forever, so let's go back to this point, then select our line, make sure everything is selected, follow me, and then we'll do that. Okay, now it makes it one continuous path. Let's turn off X-ray. Let's do this, solid inspector. We can fix those nested instances. Okay, let's at least make it a component. Okay, so your next goal is to go in here with X-ray, figure out, so we've got these little guys right here that need to be deleted. I don't know. That one's on my screen. Okay, so go ahead and fix whatever is broken in it, and then run solid inspector again. I think I might have actually got everything on that one. Okay, so now I have 2,546 reversed faces. Go ahead and hit fix. No errors, everything is shiny. That's what we want. Okay, I'm going to turn off X-ray mode. Okay, so eraser, control that. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, I'm not gonna go ahead and smooth all those. It's gonna take too long. Okay, so let's get the move tool. Move it, no, along the red only. Since that part is right there, everything should be assembled correctly, and look, it indexes perfectly, I think, unless I made the bolt hole too big. Sometimes SketchUp makes things a little bit bigger than they should be. Oh yeah, that's a little bit bigger. When we do the circle tool, like so 0.35, so it should be 0.360, so that one's fine. So what happened was, it was this guy right here, so we need to go straight up 0.28. Alright, so you know what we're gonna do, let's go back to here. 0.28 is the diameter, so 0.14. There we go. Let's redo it. Follow me. Okay, we did that. Did it actually do what it needed to do. X-ray, we got a few extra, I think, overlaps. Maybe this might have worked. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about making it a solid right now. Yes, I am, because I want to. Delete that. I want to delete that, and then I want to run it again. It's still not a solid. It's right there. It's the way those things overlapped. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and fix those, but I'll fix them later. So let's just go ahead and finish this video. Let's go ahead. It needs to be white because it's all blue, so we need to do reverse faces. That's good enough. Okay, so for all intents and purposes, we're going to pretend that this is now a solid. Okay, and that's what we want to do. Okay, now we're going to hold Control key, click, and hit the red, put it along right here, and then we're going to rotate it. I need to rotate it about the blue. Great. At 180. Call it good. Reposition the center onto the center. Oops, that's why it's not working. Tape measure. Always need that guide. Let's make a line to right there. Escape. Okay, move tool. We're gonna move that right to the line. Okay, now it's in position, and now we can use the move tool and bring it right along the red axis. Okay, there we go. We have a completed turnbuckle that we can save, and then we can, everything's been assembled. You can make it as one big assembly. Go ahead, fix any errors on the inside of this that are causing it not to be a solid. The follow me path tool can be very finicky, and yes, there's going to be times when you're going to have these nested, overlapped faces, and you're going to have to go in and erase each one individually. But see what happens when you try to do that? It becomes a pain. So there's a way to do it. I know there is, without going through that trouble. Because when you try to export this, I don't know if you can export this. Let's do selection only, file, export STL. I'm just going to try it to my desktop. Desktop. Huh. Okay, you can still export it. Might have to run a fix on it, but can't use any other solid tools on it, which is a problem. So anyway, that is part 4 of the video, and that is the end of this long lecture. So go ahead, make this part, 3D print it, tap and die these ends and thread them, and then make really cool stuff. Oh, don't forget to erase that line right there, or it won't become a solid either. So anyway, have fun, and thank you for watching this class, and thank you for being a part of this, and have a great holiday season, and catch you next time.